Irritable bowel syndrome is a functional disorder in work of the digestive system and in particular the intestines. We say functional disorders when an organ is healthy but does not work as it should. Manifestations of irritable bowel syndrome can be as follows: dyspeptic symptoms in the form of false urge to defecate, abdominal pain and cramps, which may decrease after defecation, flatulence, the formation of a large amount of gases, bloating, and distension of the abdomen, passing after going to the toilet, feces disorders, constipation or diarrhea, abdominal cramps, a feeling of incomplete defecation after a bowel movement, mucus from the rectum, fear of missing the toilet, fear of defecation, and embarrassing yourself in front of others. The cause of its occurrence is nervous stress, acute and chronic, as well as physical and psycho-emotional overstrain, accompanied by overeating or malnutrition, non-compliance with the daily routine. Even this negative sensation can proceed according to the type of conditioned reflex connection. And the irritant that causes negative symptoms and sensations can be anything: thoughts, images, specific places, or much more. And in many cases, the thought that nothing will be good itself causes real negative feelings. If you want to learn more about this, then check out my program Reflexes. Let's consider how this negative symptomatology appears. The intestine is a hollow muscular organ. The muscles of the intestine are smooth and involuntary. The brain gives an impulse, and this electrical impulse comes through the nerves to the involuntary muscles of the intestine. And under the influence of these impulses, the muscles of the intestine contract and relax, and thus the contents of the intestine move from the stomach to the anus. This is peristalsis. During the movement of the food through the small intestine, proteins, fats, and carbohydrates are absorbed from the food bolus due to ferments. Further, water is absorbed in the large intestine and feces are formed. There are higher nerve centers in the brain that control and regulate the work of all internal organs. One of them is the center that regulates the digestive system. When a person is nervous, these are also electrical impulses. A person is nervous, and after a while a stagnant focus of pathological excitation appears, which with its impulses knocks down the coordinated work of the center that regulates the digestive system. And as a result of this, these are functional disorders in the work of the intestine. If you want to learn more about this, then see my program, The Mechanism of the Origin of Pathology. A person becomes a slave to his symptoms and adjusts his whole life to this neurosis. Knows the location of every toilet in the area. He lays all its routes past them, clearly understands how long it will take to get to the nearest toilet, etc. After some time, some symptoms of anxiety, depressive states may join. In order to know for sure that you are worried about irritable bowel syndrome or some organic disease of the digestive system, you should definitely consult a doctor. My technique is very effective in the cases of irritable bowel syndrome and any psychosomatics. I invite you to my online therapy